welcome back to the Dream House. I'm here with my mom today,
Hey.
Brenda, and we are going to be working on mudding the living room, the future living room of this house. But I wanted to show you guys the progress that has been made since the last video. I can't speak tonight. Let's check it out upstairs. Okay, my friends, so heading up the stairs, you can see major progress has occurred since the last video. You already saw this room. This is old news, but check out that video if you missed it. However, look at everything, guys. Okay, so the staircase is all set. The hallway looks amazing. Bathroom, not done yet, but this bedroom is all mudded as well. Oh, it's very echoey in here. So a lot of progress has been made since the last video. It's been a few days. Today is Tuesday, and the last video was Saturday. We started on Saturday. Jay has been working hard here at the house. Seth was here one day. I worked in the evening, and we're making a lot of progress. But tonight, we are moving downstairs. My mom and I are going to see what we can do in the living room. Okay, so I've been wearing gloves. You can or cannot if you want to or don't want to, just like these little gloves. Okay, so, do you remember what to do?
Yeah, but I'm not necessarily knowing how to do it properly.
Well, I'll tell you what Jay told me.
Okay, you tell me what Jay told you, and then we will go from there. Whoops.
Oh, he said if it falls on the floor, just leave it because it gets dirt in it and then it goes all, just kind of throw it out somewhere, yeah. This will actually be so much nicer down here. It's funny because, like, with sheetrocking and I bet with mudding as well, like the upstairs is a lot smaller, but it actually took like the same amount of time as the downstairs to do because there are so many less seams and stuff. So, yeah, basically you just cover the screws and don't leave any extra stuff on the wall.
Right. But, girl, you're going way faster than I am.
Oh, Mama, I've had 2 days of practice.
Yeah? You're a quick learner. Are you just doing the screws right now and not the...
No, not necessarily.
seams?
Okay, so basically, for the taping, what's funny is that like the whole time I was picturing mudding and taping or whatever, I assumed that the tape was like sticky and you just put it on and then you mud, but it's not.
Right. But we're like over this crack, are you...
So you just put like a little layer over the thing, enough so that the stuff will stick on it, like, so it's not like totally gone, you know, like, and then you put the tape on and then you squeeze out all of the stuff and make it no air bubbles and stuff.
So if we both go across the seam?
That'll be fine, we'll meet in the middle.
Yep. I'll start walking your way and you start walking mine.
Totally.
Some of these areas that might be a little rough here, but you know. You guys seem to be doing good, you know. You seemed like you were concerned about the gaps and whatnot, but it's coming along.
Yeah, I think that it's good. That stuff that they use.
You're putting a lot on.
Yeah, I put a decent amount on.
Maybe I didn't put enough
if
on.
there's not stuff behind it, then the stuff doesn't stick.
So just slap a lot on. It doesn't matter at this
Well,
point.
yeah, you'll take it off after.
Yeah. Okay.
So then, yeah, there's like this cement stuff that they put in the bigger holes.
Uh-huh.
And that seems to be doing the trick. I think the hardest part of mudding and taping is making the tape in a straight line so that it covers the seam the whole way. Because you can't really see it super well when it's covered with.
Do you want to do just like one seam at a time and then, but just get the other things like you're doing instead of getting everything all
Can I
messed
hold
up?
your thing for 1 second?
That girl, she's got the tricks.
Yeah, I mean, you can like work on a different seam if you want to, or you can work on like this.
I'll work
So
on
I like
this.
squish it
I'm
out so
learning.
there's no stuff, and then I kind of go over it so that it's really no like gaps, you know, like this kind of gap,
Yeah.
and then get rid of like the extra stuff. And then I usually like pour a million things on the ground and
Just want to make sure I'm not getting it too thin. It looks about the same, I guess.
so then like I just kind of like put like a little bit on top and then squish it down.
I probably took yours off. Okay, so you do want
No,
like a layer over top.
Yeah, like, and then it's like squished in on the top, underneath and above it.
Okay. Yeah, so it isn't like sticking out in the future.
Right.
Abs, down here it's not sticking in one place. Do we take it off and put some under, and then since it's on the end?
Yeah, just kind of like lift it up, and you can stick it under kind of. And sometimes putting it over the top will like hold it too.
So you're not trying to have it super smooth right now, or you are?
As like you have like it doesn't have to be perfect because it's all going to be sanded obviously, but like try to have it like as thin as possible.
Right.
So that it's not so much to sand, but it's definitely not perfect.
Okey-dokey.
So I was thinking, because obviously like over there is going to be the couch and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But this right here is going to be like you don't really want any furniture, like chair furniture here. But I was thinking maybe like a little bookshelf or something with like little somethings on it. And then I want to have some sort of a mirror somewhere, but I'm not sure, like somewhere by one of the doors here. So maybe like a little bookshelf with like a mirror on the wall or a painting or something.
That sounds nice.
That looks nice. That looks nice.
Good, 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 good. I'll try one over here.
Okay. That'll be behind the couch anyway. JK. Ah, crap.
What are you going to do with your buckets when you're all done?
I don't know. I guess I haven't thought that far. Why, do you want them?
Probably.
It'd be nice to have a bucket or two around here, but
I mean, if you don't want them, you know.
I don't really need that many buckets.
We always need buckets. So if you don't want them, and if we don't, William will. So
You can have them. William came and got that stovepipe.
he was very happy for it.
Good.
Very, very happy. Worked out good for him. So
Perfect.
it was a win-win.
Win-win.
And he wondered what you wanted for it, and I said, I don't
Nothing.
think you want anything for it. So did offer to pay for it.
Are you still looking for things for him to do, or has he been busy?
Well, he's getting pretty busy with the sheds and stuff
Wow.
because we got a couple orders.
Good.
But we might, we'll see.
Well, he's welcome to come and mud if you need something. For him.
Okay. So did you just line it up? It doesn't have to overlap, or should it overlap?
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
too much,
matter?
I don't think. So the number one advice that I have gotten lately in the comments is to hire somebody to do this. So obviously I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But hopefully it'll turn out nice.
Did they say why? Because
Mostly, because it takes forever and they'll do a really good job. So I'm just hoping that it turns out nice. The time, I'm not so much concerned about. But
well, I guess you can keep doing it until you are happy with the results.
right. Yeah, it just keeps sanding it or whatever.
Like these ones on the bottom, you're gonna have a.
Yeah, you don't have to do those. Trim, look over it.
Well, I'm sure that would be pretty cool, but have it done. But
Yeah, but this will be a lot cheaper.
yeah. And that's the way we usually just do this.
There are other things I'd rather spend money on.
Agreed.
Especially after all the horrible jobs that we've done. Like, this isn't that unfun so far.
I guess I'll try to do this seam right here. I'll give it a whirl. Yeah, to me, I know a lot of people say it's such an awful job, but all the things that you've been through,
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, if they think that this is awful, you should try tearing out lath and plaster.
With blown-in insulation, there's nothing worse. Ugh.
Was a nightmare.
And yeah.
But I guess some people like doing that kind of stuff too because they think it's fun to tear things down. I don't know. It was not fun. Not at all. But everybody's got different things that they like to do.
And don't like.
Yeah. So apparently the second time you go through, you use this wide thingamajiggy on everything.
Oh.
And it makes like a wider thing and it blends it in more or whatever. Is what I hear.
Can I tell everybody how I thought it looked so nice coming up the road? And
You sure can.
the lights were on and they were like the whole house is lit up. I don't even know. Oh, there's the camera. the whole house was lit up and it looks so nice.
Like a home.
Yeah, it just made it come alive. You know, it doesn't look deserted and vacant and dark. And
Yeah.
so
it is nice. Because Jay was here when we got here.
And you've got all the wonderful, you know, you got so many lights in here.
Yeah, and every,
You know?
like when you turn on the light, every light turns on because that's just the way it's set up.
Uh-huh.
So it was really bright.
And windows, you got so many nice windows now, so it really looked nice.
It is going to be a beautiful home.
It is. It really looks
is.
beautiful.
And it's so nice to be able to make it just the way you like it, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, it's not big, that's for sure.
Yes, which I love.
It's a small home, but really, that's great.
Yes, I would not
That's
want a big
less to
home.
clean. You have just what you want, and you have places for things, and it's great. You have plenty of storage, really, and
Oh, so much storage.
Plenty of room,
especially compared
too.
to my house now, you know?
yeah, that's one good thing. You're not going down. But even some people who have, you know, had big homes and then they realize they don't want so much stuff.
I can't stress this enough. I have tons of storage space in this house, but I truly am hoping that half of the drawers and everything will be totally empty.
Yep.
I don't want that much stuff.
Could you inspect this and see if you think it looks all right, or do I need to do something different?
So the inspectee has become the inspector. So, it's not, as long as there are no, like, things underneath, I think this looks good.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that? Sometimes it looks like there's a bubble underneath, but it's just above it. Yeah, no, I think that looks great.
Okay, good.
Way to go, Mima.
Hey, thanks. You can teach this old dog some new tricks.
Good one.
Where should I go next?
Wherever you desire.
Like even over here or whatever?
Yep.
Just right here. Just a little bit.
Yeah, anywhere you see. Actually, the only thing is not anywhere except for where you are. Now, this has to have a corner bead on it, which.
Oh yeah, okay. Because this I see is not, you know, but that doesn't matter because
Yeah, but
you took care of it.
yeah.
You took care of it. Okay, well I'll go right here.
Okay.
Well, I'm almost out of stuff. Must be getting some on the walls. Got a lot on this right here.
I just feel like the downstairs is so nice without having all of the seams that the upstairs has.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that was tricky up there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to call it? The cupola.
Bay window?
Yeah, the bay window. That's going to be a little tricky, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of big holes there.
Like my job right here.
Looking good? Looking real good.
Well, do you feel like since you're getting, making so much progress,
Yep.
do you feel more energized and excited about working here all the time?
Yeah, definitely
More
more so than like lame jobs and stuff.
You really had to just keep on
Keeping
on for a very long time.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the progress is slow, sometimes it's just, there's snags in the road,
And sometimes the progress is not something that you can really see. It's
right.
just not exciting.
Yes, and it's just not exciting. It's not things that you're,
Care about?
as a person that you might think. I mean, like electricity, it's really great to have it, but to actually...
It's not something that you see that's exciting at all. Yeah. Until the lights came on, that's exciting, but...
Yeah, right. And, to go without it is not good.
One of the things that Arthur wanted me to get was a transfer switch. Do you know what that is?
Nope.
It's like oh crap. He wanted me to do it at this point because he said if I ever did, it's for like a generator, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So that you can hook it up to a generator, but he said that I should do it because if I ever down the road do want a generator.
Uh-huh.
So this is the time to hook it up or whatever, so I got one.
And even like if you were like wanted to go solar or something.
Right, yeah, you might need that or whatever.
I don't even know if these around here need to be done, but I'll just do them.
Yeah.
We're going to have
Trim.
Yeah.
Oh, so I was looking at this trim and okay, well, first of all, for the kitchen, this is what I'm thinking. And it's not going to be very, like, it would be better with just showing you a picture.
Uh-huh.
But, so the window in the kitchen, first of all,
that window?
yeah, the above the cabinet one.
Yeah.
I want to, well, I may have told you this before. So I want to get a sill for it that's the same as the counter, like a stone sill.
Uh-huh.
So that way I can put plants on it and stuff, and like if water goes on it, it'll be
That'll be nice.
nice, and it'll match it. Yeah, I think it'll look really nice. But I think just because of the way that it is and like there's not a lot of space, I'm gonna do like just sheetrock. This is I haven't asked Jay about this yet. This is just my idea. It's like a sheetrock, which is I think they're like the really basic way that people do it.
Uh-huh.
That you don't actually have wood around it. It's just sheetrock that goes in. Can you picture that?
Yeah.
The sheetrock goes straight in, and then it'll just be the stone sill on the bottom, just for that window.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be shelves like right next to it, and there's not a lot of shelves and the vent hood right next to it, and there's not a lot of space.
Uh-huh.
For like a 4-inch window, and it's so high up to the top.
Uh-huh.
that you can't, I mean, it would look weird to have trim way up there anyway. So that's what I'm thinking. I think it'll
So
look really
you're
nice.
saying sheetrock around the inside here of this window?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think it'll look nice.
Yeah, it will. I don't know where you get all your ideas, but
Sometimes
good.
they just come to my head. Sometimes I see something. Sometimes what's most annoying is when it comes into my head. And I can't find anything on the internet to show people what I'm thinking about.
yeah,
But I did find a couple pictures.
that's
of
brilliant. You
what I was thinking.
made it up yourself. I was looking for something to stand on, but I can just do lower stuff.
Okay.
Let me just try to clean
I
that.
can go around behind you on the ladder.
I'll give you all the hard stuff, and I'll take the easy stuff.
I deserve it.
I just gotta get that.
But I do want to show you what I was thinking actually for the regular trim. It was a little bit different. I don't want it to look too farmhousey.
That would be horrible.
It's just not the style I'm going for, Mama.
What'd you say?
It's just not the style I'm going for.
Yeah.
But I found this other kind that I like.
It's wood, though?
Yeah, it's wood. And I think I want them to be actually like stained wood. So it gives like a contrast from the white.
Uh-huh. I like that. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
It's funny how things change over time, but
I know, I used to hate wood.
yeah, me too. I mean, I just like painted wood,
Right.
and now I like white and wood, or light and wood contrast.
That's not good.
I love the grain of wood because there's so much, there's a lot of different ones, and it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
If I do just this, it doesn't take long, and then, well, I can start on the other things.
I really, really like just like the walls and the fact that there are walls and
Yeah.
like seeing the radiators sitting against the walls and with the door and
Oh yeah, it looks like a house.
yeah,
You know? It
exactly.
looks so much more finished. And it doesn't take much at all to keep it heated, does it?
No.
Even though you don't have your heat on, it doesn't take too much.
It holds the heat,
Okay.
which is good. All that insulation.
So the seam around the top.
I mean, we will have to do all of that. This is gonna have to get filled in more, I think. We don't have to do it right now. We can keep going around the circle.
Okay. So are all the door frames going to get that eventually?
All of the no, only like, because that's not actually going to be a door there. It's just going to be the hallway.
Oh, yeah.
So the door frames will all have trim, but any corner like that gets one of those corner beads. That's a pretty big hole.
Has Trudy helped you do this?
No.
I think she might like it.
Yeah, I'm sure she wouldn't mind it.
That is...
You can use the ladder if you want it.
And I'll just take that off. That ain't gonna work. Okay, I'll use the ladder.
You really, like, you get into a groove and then it's like, time goes by and just kind of, I don't know. Then you want to finish up one thing and then it's like forever has passed. And
Whoa, there's a big hole. Guess we're not doing that one. Right?
yeah, don't do that one. It's hard because you really don't want to have things.
This right here I can do though.
Yeah. You don't want to see the lines. That's not fun.
No. You mean like at our house?
Exactly. So what we did here, I don't remember if I ever told you guys about this, but so behind this wall, there's like a big 1x8 or 10 or something. So to hang the TV on, so it's strong, but also we made this little chute. So we're gonna drill like a hole here, and there are some little things that you can buy that are just little hole things to put on sheetrock, and then you can stick the wires through. And like we made like a little channel straight down. So you can stick the wires through and the channel come out down and then come out the other hole. And then we can plug it in down there.
And you don't have wires showing.
No wires, yeah. A lot of people, most people, like I think the normal thing to do is like just put an outlet up here and then plug your TV into that. But I didn't even want that because I'm hoping to get that frame TV is what I really, really want. And like, I don't even want it to be sticking out enough so that the outlet can go in. Like, I want it to be flush against the thing. So that way, there shouldn't be any stick outs. It can all be in the wall.
You think of everything. Oh, my word.
I just don't know the things I haven't thought of yet. But I'll find out. But I am excited about that.
Yeah, that's really great. Because I was looking into like what else you can do just to hide your wire because,
right.
You know, but that would be great.
It's like... It's not holding.
There's nothing behind it right there?
No, it's going into it, but it's just the sheetrock keeps breaking.
Oh. Want me to help you push? No?
No.
It's like concave or whatever.
I'm sure it's because the board itself.
It's a small piece. Oh, the board.
The board is crookedy. And so that's why it's further away. And so in order to get in there, and then it pops out, and that's one of the things about rough cut lumber. That's why people don't build with it.
Yeah, I know.
But it'll be fine. We'll tape it, and it'll just be a little swishy, and no one will ever notice it. Maybe.
It'd be fine at my house, but it might not be fine at yours.
Well, if there's one thing I know about this house is that she ain't never gonna be perfect.
Yep. The older I get, the less I care about that.
Yep. But even when you build brand new houses, they still aren't perfect, so.
Yeah, and they don't stay, you know, they don't stay new for very long, and then they're not new anymore.
Right.
Just the way it is. Time marches on, things happen. But I do love your door.
Thank you.
Very beautiful.
So guys, oh, I haven't told you this yet. But,
Who, me?
no, these people.
Oh.
I've decided, tentatively, I haven't actually talked to him yet, but I've decided that I think I'm going to have the guy who made my front doors, I'm going to talk to him and see if he could make all of my interior doors. I think I've decided to not use the old doors from the house here. Don't hate me.
Break it to them gently.
That's how I broke it to them. Don't hate me. If you want to hate me, you can. But, you know, that's a bummer for you. But I just don't really like them. And I'm like, well, I don't want to put them in just because they were here if I don't actually like them that much. And so much work they would be. So much work. So I don't want like regular hollow doors or whatever. I don't know if that's whatever. Like, I still want really nice doors, but that's why I'm like, well, if Harley, I don't remember. If he makes them, then I feel like that's a really happy medium where they're still real nice wood doors, but they're like cheaper, way cheaper than, they're probably like the same price as buying a basic door at Home Depot or whatever. And I can get them just the style that I like them or want them to be. So, and way less work than, can you imagine how much work that would be? To take all the paint off and fix those doors. And they're all different sizes, and of course, no, these are all different sizes, but Harley can make them exactly the sizes that I want them to be, which would be great. So that's what I'm thinking. Like I said, I apologize. If you really like those doors, guys, send me an email. You know, we can make a deal. You can put them in your house, but I don't think I'm going to put them in here. So that's what's going on with the doors.
Maybe somebody else wants them. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
That's absolutely true, Mima. Absolutely true.
But personally, I've always been a fan of trash.
I know. Yeah, you want them for something? Got like 50
I
of them out
can't
in the
think
shed.
of what I need them for. 50 of them out in your shed?
Probably have 10 of them.
Well, there's a big difference between 50 and 10.
They're all varying shades of bad shape.
Yeah. They might be like really pretty if you went down to the bare bones.
Which is what I would have to do, but like so much work. And which would be worth it if I was like crazy in love with them, but I'm just...
Yeah, they don't have glass in them or anything like that. I mean, I can
No.
see it'd be fun to make an outdoor house or something with them, but...
Right.
You better put that on your sooner rather than later
I know. Just
list
because
you can fix it.
some air pockets here.
There's also some,
Yeah, I know. Because they're not together. Which is fine, because it'll just get all filled with. As long as it's all attached. That's the problem, I think, when it is not attached.
yeah, then you've got,
Because you can always fill more in. As long as it doesn't have that lip of unattachment. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I do want to go sooner rather than later because there's going to be quite a few doors.
yeah, and you might want to get them ordered, because it took a while for these doors.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, there's probably like 10 10 or something, potentially.
And are they all different sizes?
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing, is that they are kind of, because we kind of measured them for those doors.
Oh.
And
The door
which are all different
openings
sizes.
that were here,
Yeah.
like before.
Right. Yeah. So but he can make them all whatever, the same style but different sizes. Just
But do you know what you want too?
I have an idea, but I'm not sure if it's possible. I really like the look of, because I think I've showed you them before, like, they're basically just planks going down, but I want them to be thick, like 2 inches thick, and what I would ideally have is that there's no, like, you know how your doors have, like, this or whatever to hold it all together? I would ideally want nothing.
Well,
So I don't know how it could hold together. I don't know if it's possible. Like, I have to ask him.
well, like the outside of my greenhouse door, I went just around.
Right. The problem is I want the whole thing to be thick. Like, see how thick this is? I want it all to be like that thickness. But like this door, there's nothing holding it together. How is it to get holding together?
I don't know.
Exactly. So maybe he can do it. Well, I guess it's going different directions, and it must be somehow screwed together. So I want to ask him, because this is a door that's, so why couldn't he make it just like, I can show you guys a picture, you know, like just like what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I think it's possible. Look at that door.
Right.
You
There's
might have
nothing
to-
holding this door
That
together.
does look like an
if
air
you're a
bubble.
door
Is
maker.
that an air bubble? No,
No, it's just the way that is. But that's okay. We'll go through it and it'll cover the whole thing.
Okay, I'm gonna come over here.
So yeah, I don't know. I want to talk to him and see if that's like even a possibility. If not, I'll have to go a different route. But I also have some funky closet doors that I have in mind that I want him to make. And yeah.
He doesn't know what's gonna hit him.
Exactly.
His life is gonna change. He's got lots of doors to make.
Exactly.
He was so easy going and easy to
Yeah,
work with.
and he's
last
obviously
time.
like very, very skilled at making
yeah.
stuff. So I feel like that door looks like it should be really, really easy compared to this door, and he made this perfectly, like just like the picture I showed him. So we'll see. Have to take a trip over there. But what I want to actually have is like really have it ready so that, because you have to actually go there or else send him a letter because he doesn't have a phone. It's an Amish guy, if you haven't been following along. Anyway, and it's like an hour drive away. So I really want to have all of the doors measured exactly the size, exactly pictures. I want to actually literally print out pictures because I could show him on my phone, but then I can't leave it there.
Right,
So I'm going to actually print out little 4x6s.
I think he would like that. Or even if you had...
Oh, you know what is sweet? He sent me a letter after I picked up the doors, and he asked to have pictures of them. And so I sent him pictures. Like,
Yeah.
I printed off pictures and mailed them to him.
And you know what might be happening? He might be so busy
Yeah, he might
that
be.
you'll never... Because if he had pictures and then there's other people that...
Right.
Like, oh, I like
Because
that.
I think he was mostly, like, building stuff for Amish people.
Yeah.
But if he's getting in the English crowd, too, then he's going to
If he
be
gets in with the English crowd, he's...
really busy.
yes,
I've sent a few people over to him.
Yep. He's probably real busy now.
Yeah, so hopefully he'll make time for me. But anyway, I want to have pictures printed off. I want to have all of the sizes, everything ready, so that if he can, I can just one and done. And
So this right here need to be done, or is this gonna go? The trim gonna go over it, so you don't have.
the trim should go over it all.
Okay.
Sure.
That's what I would imagine. And we're not doing behind. What are you gonna do about that?
No, we are. We have to move them and do them. I think
Well, probably not tonight.
we don't have to. You about ready to quit?
Whenever you are. I'm gonna get into my jammies and I'm gonna crochet.
Nice. Splotchy walls, but walls nonetheless.
Yeah.
except for that big
I say
line.
it's progress. It looks like progress.
I agree. If we can just throw the rest of this up on this. These corners take like a lot.
Okay.
That way it'll get rid of, at least get rid of what we have in our pails. Oh, that was a good catch. Of my thing.
Clothes?
No, it went into my bucket.
Oh.
I didn't do it on purpose. It just happened that way. That one went close. You can just, oh, man, I'm making a
Do you
mess.
clean these out or wash them out or what do you do?
Yeah, last night I just kind of washed them in the tub of water,
Okay.
and that worked pretty good.
Okay, I can do that.
Just kind of rinse them off.
Getting a little bit more out of here. Use that one instead of like that.
It's gonna be a nice house.
It sure is. It's nice you moved everything over here so you could do that, but you're gonna have to move all this stuff somewhere to.
Just want to get rid of everything, you know.
No.
Someday. Alrighty, a great night of working with my mom, and the living room is very nearly kind of done. The ceiling still needs to be done, and that big hole needs to be done, and probably other places. Oh, that corner we didn't do, and that's above the door. But you know what we did? We did some things, and it looks nice. I think we did a good job, even if we're missing a few things. We definitely made progress. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. We are ready to go home and chillax to our separate homes. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tune in next time as we continue the exciting mudding of my fixer-upper home.